In the crisp chill of a London November evening, Prince William and Princess Catherine reminded the world why their love story remains one of the most enduring in modern royal history. The Prince and Princess of Wales were spotted enjoying a rare private dinner date on 15 years to the day since they announced their engagement to the world in 2010. The low-key outing at an upscale yet understated London restaurant was kept deliberately discreet, with no official announcement and no advance notice on the royal diary. Yet word spread quickly. Photos and eyewitness accounts soon flooded social media, capturing the couple looking relaxed, affectionate, and utterly in love as they arrived hand in hand and later left in a tender embrace. Diners inside the restaurant described an atmosphere of quiet joy. Catherine, radiant in a soft winter coat and minimal jewelry, reportedly kept touching William's arm throughout the evening. William, ever the gentleman, held doors, guided her gently inside, and gazed at her with the same warmth that melted hearts during their now iconic 2010 engagement interview, the one in which Catherine first wore Princess Diana's sapphire and diamond ring. They were laughing like a couple on their first date, one witness told reporters. It felt so real and grounded. You could see they were completely in their own little world. For royal watchers, the sighting was more than just a celebrity date night. It marked a poignant full-circle moment, 15 years after stepping into the global spotlight. As a newly engaged couple, William and Catherine emerged stronger than ever, as parents of 3, as senior working royals, and as partners who have weathered intense public scrutiny, serious health challenges, and the unrelenting pressures of their roles. 2025 has been a year of particular resilience and renewal for the Princess of Wales. Following her cancer diagnosis and treatment in 2024, Catherine has gradually returned to a fuller schedule of public engagements championing early childhood development and mental health with renewed energy and confidence. Royal commentators have noted how her presence at recent events has felt uplifting and deeply intentional. This private anniversary celebration therefore carried extra emotional weight, a quiet moment of gratitude and reconnection after one of the most demanding chapters of their married life. When photos of the couple emerged, William smiling protectively, Catherine glowing with happiness, social media erupted with emotion. 15 years, and they still look at each other like that. "I'm not crying. You're crying." Catherine's smile says everything. She looks genuinely happy and healthy. This is the royal love story we needed right now. This is what enduring partnership looks like. Unlike most royal appearances, this was not a formal event, a ribbon cutting, or a diplomatic reception. It was simply William and Catherine choosing each other again in the midst of extraordinary lives. As their car pulled away into the London night, witnesses say, William reached for Catherine's hand and whispered something that made her laugh softly. A small, fleeting gesture, but one that spoke volumes. 15 years after that famous engagement announcement in the gardens of St. James's Palace, the magic is still very much alive, and the world is still utterly enchanted. Although there appears to be no magic formula to their marital success, William and Catherine's romance took time to evolve, spanning a decade from their first meeting in 2001 to their wedding. When they started dating at university in St. Andrews, William benefited from a complete media ban, which allowed him to live pretty normally. That helped them develop solid foundations, which have often been missing in other royal marriages. Physical attraction has been consistent in their relationship too, and on the night William saw his future bride strut down the catwalk in a sheer dress at a student fashion show, he famously told friends, "Wow, Catherine's hot." In the years since, body language experts have frequently noted their chemistry, and Catherine has often dispensed with royal protocol by publicly patting William on the bottom. Royal writer Tom Quinn has claimed the pair have had fiery arguments over the years, suggesting that they resolve tension in an unusual but effective way. William and Catherine throw cushions at each other. It's always kept under control. It doesn't escalate. One aspect they are rumored to have clashed on recently is George's schooling. Now in his final year at Lambrook School in Berkshire, it's said that Catherine is reluctant for him to go to Eton like William and Harry, with insiders saying she would prefer him to have a more relaxed experience at Marlborough College where she did her A-levels. If Catherine badly wants George to go to Marlborough, I think she'll probably have her way. That seems to be the dynamic, not in an unkind way, but she seems like the chief parent. If, however, Catherine agrees that traditional Eton is more appropriate, there would be advantages. Eton is close to their Adelaide cottage home, so they'd see George often. That could make it first choice. Whatever they opt for, Katie believes it will be a carefully considered decision. They're both strong, opinionated people, but I think they'll always reach a compromise when it comes to George and his future. They'll pick what's best for him, and on that sort of thing, they're absolutely united. They're a team, and that's how they work. Dealing with 3 teenagers in the not-so-distant future may bring further stumbling blocks, however. They'll have the same parenting challenges that all mums and dads face. There will be potential potholes ahead, but at the moment, it's looking really good for William and Catherine. William and Catherine's hands-on parenting, unlike previous royal generations, ensures their children are grateful for the simple yet important things in life. It surely doesn't get much more difficult than explaining you have cancer to your children. But you get the impression William and Catherine have handled it really well. They are so hands-on and nothing seems strained or awkward with their kids. All 3 are clearly hugely loved and well-balanced, and they are a real credit to their parents. As Katie stresses, Catherine not only had to cope with the private anguish at home, but also face the entire world at a time when she was extremely fragile. One of the things we saw was her vulnerability in all of this. I really felt for her because while the royals are role models and the most famous people on the planet, they're also human beings with normal feelings and emotions. As well as broaching tricky discussions about her own illness, she and William had the daunting task of informing George, Charlotte, and Louis about King Charles's cancer, too. It was no doubt very hard, but they clearly managed to keep things as normal as possible at home. With that in mind, school homework and sports clubs continued, and William made a point of taking the children to fun events while Catherine rested. Whether that was going to football matches with George or taking him and Charlotte to see Taylor Swift, he made a big effort to keep them occupied and distract them from the difficult situation at a time when they would have been very worried about their mum.